Would you look at that, guys? My eye shape made it to 4 swatches. Right, as I normally would blend my shadows. Honestly, this is just fun painting my face, but let's see if this even works. Give them a quick little squeeze. Hello, and let's just take a moment to drink some coffee. So yummy. And real quick, can we just give a moment to my shirt right here? I mean, let's talk about who's in the holiday spirit from 2021. You know what's really funny too? This print of the shirt is literally off-centered. And I just noticed it this morning when I was looking in the mirror. I'm like, why is the star like here when it should be like where my necklace is? Like, look at this. It's like literally off-centered. And my shoulders are here, you know. Damn J. Crew, I feel played. I want my refund. As you guys can read from the title, today we are going to be trying out some IG, TikTok makeup hacks. Now, some of these makeup hacks are actually old and some of them are newer. However, there are some that I've actually known of. I just never had a chance to try it. So today we're gonna put it to the test. Now, I'm gonna put on a headband because it's gonna get wild. As some of you guys may or may not know, I am a professional makeup artist. So these hacks could be good for beginners and maybe for pros. I mean, we don't know. We're just gonna try this out, and just a disclaimer, this is just pure fun entertainment. So there are about 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's like 5 or 6 hacks that I actually wanna try. So we're gonna look a little silly, but it's okay. I honestly don't know how this video is gonna turn out. It could be fun, yet it could be a disaster, and that is why I have a second cup of coffee. Oh, I just painted my nails yesterday and I really love this color. My husband said it's a fall color. It's in between like a brown and a coral. I don't know. It's a really soft rosy color. The color is, oh, Rocky Rose, hella cute. It is more of like a spring color to me because it's corally. I thought maybe putting like 5 layers would be a little darker. I don't hate it though, it's really cute. I don't know, to me it's just so girly, and like, I'm not really girly. I feel like I'm like clumsy, I'm like so tomboy-ish. Like these nail colors are so like polite looking. I don't know. In no particular order, actually I should do this in order, right? I mean, maybe I should do the hacks in the order I do my makeup. Maybe that's easier. Okay, so my face is already cleansed, moisturized. Let's start off with the brows. So let's go ahead and watch the video. Okay, she starts here, up there, here. Okay, it looks pretty easy. Let me just slow down the footage real quick because my brain is not. Maybe I should draw this out. As you guys can see, I have some microblading on here, so I don't know how intense this is gonna look because it's literally all colored in versus how I normally just do little feathery strokes. I don't know how much more of a difference it's gonna be, but let's just go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna start off on this brow. Looks like she starts on this point, brings it up to where the arch is, and then just draws it down to the tail. Up here, color in, down here, color in. All right, so we have here, arch, tail. Let's go. And then she just colors it in. And then she blends it out, obviously. I thought that was easy, it's quick. You guys know me and my brows. I just need to use my traditional pencil with concealer to shape them accordingly because I just love to have like perfect brows, and it's a personal preference and a personal issue, seriously, because I've never had like perfect brows to begin with. So I feel that using concealer just shapes it to what I want it to be, especially when I'm going out, taking pictures. I want to feel good and confidence in just I mean, it's just makeup. I can wipe it off. But this is a really cool technique. Let's go ahead and try it on the other side. I'm not mad at it, but I feel like I still want to use my concealer to shape him out. I really am not mad at this, but I still feel like it needs a little fine tuning on the edges here. And by the way, if you guys hear like a crazy battle war field going on in the background, my husband is watching a pretty loud show. My husband and I have been into this show called the SEAL Team. So if you guys like war movies and just military things, oh my god, it's such an amazing show. It's so intense, it's crazy. They send these Navy SEALs out to like these crazy ass missions, which is so cool, but it's so intense. So off camera, what I did was I just used concealer just to carve out the edges right here and on the tails because it kind of got a little wide at the end. So I didn't want to alter the shapes too much from the actual hack. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of this. I would have to say this is actually a pretty good hack. I mean, you just find your 3 points of your brows and just fill it in pretty easy for beginners and even professionals. It's hard because my brow shapes are like totally different. So I even tried using brow stencils and stuff and it just didn't work. And I was actually really skeptical about this, but it actually works. So let's move on to the second video. So the next hack I want to try is eyeshadows. Now I have 2 that I want to try, so I think we're just going to do 1 on each eye. So the first hack on this eye is going to be an easy cut crease, and instead of using concealer like I normally do, we're going to use a lash curler. So let's check out the video. Pretty self-explanatory. Looks like she just places the lash curler onto her crease and just colors it in. Okay, so I have the lash curler here and I'm just going to place it in my crease. And I guess the easy way to find out is kind of lifting it up this way. As you can see, it's getting into my eye socket. You don't want to push it too high where you're hitting the eye bone, and you don't want to place it too low where it's like literally hitting your eyeball, right? I'm just going to quickly prime my lids. We're going to locate the crease. Looks good about here. And just go left and right as I normally would blend my shadows. Wow! I mean, it got it pretty good. You can clearly see that my lids are hooded, so it's kind of like flat and like kind of going over. So if I raise my eye up, you can see this is literally my eye bone. So it's my crease. I'm just going to darken this a slight bit. Let's just hope I can find that same spot. Here we go. I'm just gonna darken it more on the outer crease here. And then bring it in with the remaining colors. This is cool! So I'm gonna blend out the edges. Just gonna use a soft matte pink for the lid space. Would you look at that? Very pretty. This is definitely a great hack because normally if I do a cut crease, I normally just go where the first fold is of my eyelid, which is natural. But for me, I need to match this eye because this eye is more rounded, this is more almond, that I feel like I do need to get a little bit higher. So when I do create a cut crease look, I normally do have it a little bit higher, just like here, which is a perfect placement. So I would have to say this is a good hack. So many of you guys may have seen this hack where you just put swatches of shadows and you blend it and it's perfect versus doing your normal step, crease, lids, and then like the brow bone. Let's go ahead and watch the video. Okay, so it looks like she swatches a matte chocolate brown, a warm brown, another taupey color, and then she uses like a bright highlighter for the shimmer part. And she uses like a shimmery part for the brightening in the inner eye, and she just blends it. Looks very easy, doesn't it? To be honest, I'm hoping my eye space here has enough for these 4 swatches, if that. Sorry, his TV is like full blast on right now, so I will have to put some music in the background, but hopefully it's not too disturbing. So let's start off with the swatch, and then let's do a warmer one, taupier kind of beige color here, and let's go in for a shimmer. Would you look at that, guys? My eye shape made it to 4 swatches. I'm gonna take a clean fluffy brush like she has, and starting on the outer corners. I didn't even put some in there. Let's see. What the hell is going on? Is it my brush? Okay. And then the center. My eye looks like I have sunflowers on my eyes. I'm going to give it one more try and I'm gonna go over it again. I'm thinking, are my shadows not pigmented enough? I mean, this is some pigment. It's just not blending nicely. And then they go left and right. Yeah, I'm just like literally getting it all over under my eyes, and that's not cute. Flat out, this eye is a bust. So let's move on to eyelashes. So in this video, she is talking about how she uses two types of lashes. She used to wear the right side one where it's just more natural, and then she started using the fluffier one because the side view has more of a lifted and perkier look. The first band, it looks unnatural, as she says, and she clumps a whole bunch of lower lashes just to balance them. So the left side of the lashes, she uses more of like a fluffier version, which I am comfortable using because I use those types of lashes. The only thing I see here that she does different, one, she curls the lashes first. Two, she puts the adhesive on her lids as a liner, which I dread. I hate that. Why? Because when I'm washing my face at night and I have too much lash glue, of course I'm gonna work the makeup melter in the lashes because it's gonna help soften it instead of rubbing it super hard and your lashes fall. I mean, I just started using Grande lashes again and I don't want my lashes to fall because they just started to grow. And lastly, she does faux lashes with a liner on the bottom. So for the hack, I'm going to try it on this eye, and on my other eye, I'm just going to apply on my mascara and lashes as I normally do so we can do a comparison. Let's take the lashes. Ah! Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Give them a quick little squeeze. Lash adhesive, she places it on her eyes as well as her lash band. So let's just start off on the eye first. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's too much. Okay, so let's go on top. So weird. Don't get on my lashes. Okay, so I have a thin coat on there. Then I'm gonna apply it onto the lash band as she does. As always, let it tack out. Middle first. Ooh, I have to say, this stays on pretty well. Mascara, oh, on the bottom. And then she takes this to make little lashes. I'm not going to do the inner tear duct eyeliner just because I don't like that look, but here's my little lashes. And FYI, I messed up on this eye because she actually curls her lashes first, but to be honest, you can't see them. And then she takes a brush and then tight lines basically under her eyes. And here is the final look. Honestly, I messed up because she actually curled her lashes first, but thank God my lashes are so tiny and short that when I tight lined, it kind of pushed into the lashes, so it worked out. And if you just feel, see, it's like on my eyes. Oh, it's on pretty good. All right, let's do my usual. To be honest, because this eye has the matte color, it just makes my eyes so bright and open. So it's more like doe-eyed. Whereas this one has like that muddy color, kind of more smokier. So it looks more like almond because it's kind of like darker on one side, which really makes my eyes look different. I would have to say the technique on applying on falsies with this eye, where the lash band and actual eyelid has the adhesive, I would have to say that's a pretty good hack because it does stay on pretty well. Once I put the placement of the falsies, it literally just stuck on and it feels really secure. I tear a lot, especially when I yawn, and a lot of times with lashes on, when I tear and just in general from like rubbing my eyes and allergies, my lashes do come off. I feel this is a really good hack for maybe a water activity, summer, I don't know, just being outdoors where you don't have access to lash glue, or if you just have sensitive, or if you have sensitive teary eyes like myself, or if you're attending an event where tears are just flowing, I think this is a really good hack. Because who likes looking in the mirror and your lashes are lifted in the center and on the sides? The lower eyes with the false lashes on the bottom, I think that's really cute. This is actually an old hack. I've tried this many times in like photo shoots, and it does look pretty realistic, and it helps balances the eyes so it doesn't look so top heavy if you're from afar. Obviously, if you're really up close, I mean, if you draw them pretty good to where it's spaced enough, it doesn't look too false looking. And in my case, I think I did it pretty evenly, so it looks really natural. But if you have it too long or too triangular shape, like how she had it, too close, it's, yeah, you can definitely tell. But from afar, and if you space it out enough, I think it's pretty good. I would have to say the lash adhesive trick, and of course these lower falsies, is good. Cute. So pretty self-explanatory. Looks like she puts the contour around the hairline where you would want it to be chiseled and contoured. Of course, she's gonna put her concealer and highlighter. Let's give this a try. So this hack looks like a piece of cake. I'm gonna jump in with my contour palette. I'm gonna jump in with a darker shade. I'm gonna add a little bit of this, and of course move on to the highlights to brighten. Is that even? Now, my forehead is really short, so I try not to put too much where it closes it. If anything, I'm just gonna put it on the sides here. Honestly, this is just fun painting my face, but let's see if this even works. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush here and start off with the lighter colors. And then I'm gonna come up here and then start blending it. Literally, this reminds me of Halloween again. And then she finishes off her look with a little bit of bronzer. Honestly, I thought this was pretty fun. I mean, literally, I'm just marking my whole face with 3 different shades and just blending it together. And I didn't think the outcome was gonna be this good, to be honest. I mean, I can clearly see myself doing this if I'm on the go, for someone who doesn't know where to contour and sculpt, you know, as a beginner. But as a pro, I think this is pretty good. You know, to be honest, I think this is a really good hack for someone who may be in between shades. I mean, as a pro, I carry limited amount of colors, and what we normally like to do is mix them because it just works out better sometimes, right? So maybe someone who's in between shades, like myself, I could put like a really deep summer color but a really lighter winter color and mix them together, and it would probably work with my skin tone. So I would have to say the skeleton contour hack. All right, last but not least, the lips. Oh, she outlines a lot. So she basically fills in that lip liner and applies a little lip gloss. And it's so funny watching that girl on the side. She's like, So I'm gonna take a really nude pinky lip pencil. This is a Pillow Talk, and I'm just gonna outline as so. Now, a good trick that I like to do and on my clients is, instead of rounding out my Cupid's bow, I normally go straight across to have more of a fuller type of lip. But we're gonna follow the hack and basically just outline with a rounder Cupid's bow above her top lip. She doesn't cover her lip completely. She kind of gives it a little like peak. Is that even enough? I don't know. I'm about to flatten out my pencil here. So I want to use like a nude color so it has more of like a pout. I'm going to use this one. Go figure. This is called the Petal Pout by Flower Beauty. What's cool and gross about this at the same time is that the stuff that comes out, it's like little worms. But I like how it just evenly distributes the product like on the applicator, and it does have like a little tip here, so it's nice and easy to line your lips. So I'm just going to start in the center, like what she does. I think she does her whole lip. Okay, I need more. Just using the tip to line my lips. Oh wait, my lips are down here. Really? No. This is ridiculous. What? Oh my gosh. Does it look realistic? From the side view, my lips still look like normal. I mean, obviously I didn't get any injections, but maybe if I round it out more here, I literally don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know how I can take myself serious right now, but I think this hack is good if you don't overline too much. I feel like this is limit for my face because the size of my face and balancing with my features, I think this is just enough. But I think it'll be really fun for Halloween to really like exaggerate a little bit more. I mean, I really did highlight my Cupid's bow here, so this looks really realistic on this side. I believe this hack would be good again for picture taking from being afar from people because up close you can definitely tell. But as you can see how I outlined it, I didn't go out. I mean, the top part I went a little bit more further up from my lips to make it more exaggerated, but the bottoms, oh my god, look at the lip gloss. Again, to really accentuate the lips to make them plumpier, I usually have a straight line here and add a little bit more here, so this part makes it more plumpier. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is too much. I mean, trying this hack out is actually a good way for you to find out if you were to go that route to get fillers or not, like how it would look like. I choose this because this is like temporary and this was fun. All right, guys, this is my final looks. So we tried the eyebrows, we tried the 2 eyeshadows, we did a skeleton contour, we did lashes, and lastly, we did the lips. I can't take myself serious. I'm not even trying to look at the viewfinder anymore. I'm just gonna look at you guys to close out this video. So again, this video was just for pure entertainment. I really wanted to put these to a test to see whether this would be good for maybe a beginner to even a pro. Again, I've seen these many times in the past, recently. It just looks so easy, simple to watch, but sometimes when you try it on yourself, you're like, what? It's so fun, it looks so easy. So I just wanted to try this out. And I would have to say these hacks are fun and for anybody. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just all fun and games, but if it works for you, kudos to you guys. I also want to shout out my girl, Mel. If you're watching this, thanks for always sending me these little videos of easy, fun makeup hacks, because if it wasn't for you who always send these to me randomly, then I probably wouldn't have created this video. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And you can also follow me on my socials. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah! With my big lips.